Miss Ebony Bass. I can't even give her a name as far as what kind of music. She says she's multi-genre, baby. She can do gospel, R&B, hip-hop. She might bust down 4 bars for you, but say hello to Miss Ebony Bass. Good morning.
Hello, everyone. How y'all do? Shout out Jersey. How you be?
All the time, all the time. Like I said before, she is a singer. Soulful is what I'll categorize you as for now, because I think of gospel, R&B, and hip-hop can be soulful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's
very much so.
Multifaceted genres as far as the music goes.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start off by picking your brain. When she came in, I asked how long she's been doing music, and her said a long time.
Yeah, a long time. Since I was in second grade even. I recall a time where I was singing Whitney Houston's song, The Greatest Love of All, at the age of 8, and I was singing it like homegirl was singing it.
Shut up.
Yes. At 8 years old.
Because you felt it even then.
Yes.
Nice.
It was like the greatest love of all. And, you know, for someone that young, you don't comprehend, you know, the message in a song, but at that point in time, in
You
my
got
life,
it. You got it. And you know what's weird? They say that children up until the age of 8 comprehend more than a person at 25
mm-hmm.
because they're still angels.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand wrong and right and bad and good and indifferent and different. They don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
and
when
their feelings are raw. And they're brutally honest, and I love kids. If I could have a football, I fill of them. Yeah, I would have them.
Yes.
But due to finances, of course, and circumstances,
That's
you know,
all right.
we could do that. We could.
Listen, God don't give you more than you can bear, and when
Yes,
it's time for
yes.
you to have more, He'll be ready.
Yes.
Financially,
Mm-hmm.
mentally, emotionally, you'll be ready for it.
But
and
yeah,
they'll know.
I love children. I love their personalities. I love their character. I love their creativity.
Yeah.
I love the soulfulness of them.
Of a child.
Yes.
Girl, mine grown now. I need them to move out and stuff.
Well,
Ugh.
I got 2 of them getting out of there.
Out of the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, hallelujah. Don't
17
you feel good?
and 12.
Ooh, praise
I
God.
can feel it.
You sound like me. I'm done. All right, so we're gonna you guys know I always, and I'm not gonna ask for it now, but I'm gonna ask for it on air so that she understands how I do. You have to sing for me before you leave today.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to get that out in the open so we understood each other.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. Because I said it off the air and, she agreed, but I like to put people on the spot.
Okay.
I'm Johnny Rocket when it comes to the spot.
Hey, let me do that.
Okay.
Let me oblige you.
All right. Give me your inspirations for what your music is for you. Give me who, and I don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be a musician.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone famous.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anybody.
Well, I mean, a lot of my foundation is grounded in my family.
Nice.
My father, my uncle, my spouse, my kids. They are my they are my power drive. They are beyond motivation. They keep me grounded, period. The wisdom, the knowledge that was passed down to me through generations and generations is what made me to be the woman that I am today.
Nice.
I couldn't be who I am without them. So I thank you very much.
Nice.
I love y'all.
Nice. That's what's up. People don't usually say that. It's usually the person that opened up a door for them or the person that gave them that seed money to start. Mm-hmm. I've never heard, honestly, and I've had a few interviews, anyone say that it was basically a root. Because family is the root. Mm-hmm. So I like that. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
What I also want to know is, what do you look forward to? Moving forward, what do you want?
You mean as far as my music career?
Yeah, absolutely.
To be one of the hottest R&B music female artists in New Jersey. In fact, when I was doing my music with the production company that I was working with, unfortunately I'm no longer with them.
Okay.
But they put my song "Call Me" on Reverb Nation.
Nice.
And it made the top 11.
You go, girl.
The first week.
You go, girl.
So if everything would have been pushed in its proper perspective, it would have been number one, hands down.
Okay, can I tell you something? Nothing happens before its time. It wasn't meant for you then. Maybe mentally you weren't ready. Maybe the success would have smacked you and it would have been your one hit and that would have been it. You weren't ready, boo. When God is ready for you to come to the world like bam, He gonna open that door so wide and it's gonna shine so bright that you're not gonna have a choice but to walk in.
That's what I'm looking for.
And I commend that. Because anybody can take any route anytime. Just because somebody says, oh, I can put you on. Oh, I can get you here and I can get you there. They just might do that. But then that just might be it for you.
Yeah, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I look at people like, what's her name? Janelle Monáe. And Christine, I forget her name. Short.
Was it Chrisette?
Chrisette Michelle. I look at them and I see you, like honestly, like before even hearing your music, because I haven't heard a drop. She's going to sing for me and then I'll hear it when you guys hear it. But that's the vibe I got when you walked in. I don't even know what your voice sounds like yet. And honestly, bad, good, great, not too, I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? But that's the vibe that I got when you walked in, even from your handshake. Because people always say when I handshake, it's very firm because it's honest. And I got that from you, sister girl. Stop playing my Stop it.
Think alike.
Hello. Hello. I want for you what you want for you. So what I want for you now is to tell me if you had the option of any artist today. The phone rang and you said hello, and who would you want to be on the other end to work with? One person.
Mary J. Blige.
Wow.
That is my mom.
Wow.
That is my mom in the industry. I'm sorry. I love that woman. I love her voice. I love her vibe. I love her whole history in the music industry. I love how she was groomed. I love the obstacles that she faced and how she overcame them. That woman just...
Well, damn. She got lit up and everything. Y'all can't see what I see here.
I don't even know. In fact, she did she did some work with my uncle.
Cool.
Yeah, he used to be in a group called No Anonymous Clique.
Oh.
Yeah, and his name is Yusef Majid. Shout out to you, Unc. I love you. So yeah, but she fell in love with his track. He did a song called Sex on the Dance Floor. And she took the song and she made a remake to it. It was called, the song where she mentions about the guy who had the baby and didn't take care of responsibility.
Oh.
She remade that. The track that she remade it on was my uncle's actual track.
Nice.
Sex on the Dance Floor song. Yeah.
Nice.
She was inspired by him ever since.
Cool.
Yes.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And for you to pick somebody like that, ooh, that shook the ground a little bit because we're not talking about no average artist.
Yeah.
When you talk about Mary J. Blige.
In fact, when she did her debut song, You Remind Me, she asked him to come up on stage. She said that was the biggest mistake he made. He wish he would have got up there with her and did that with her.
Yeah.
He would be blowing up like that.
Yes.
But
humbleness comes with two keys. You know what I mean? And some people just don't want that flash. You know what I'm saying? They're not into that flash, and that's all right. That's okay. And to each his own, and he will strive from that yet again. It can't nothing keep nobody down that wants to push forward.
Yes, indeed.
So I also want you to give me a summary of who you are. Real quick, maybe paragraph, 5 lines of who you are musically, who you are as a person.
Oh gosh. All I can say is, if you don't know me, then you'll never know me. I'm a very complex, very deep individual. I don't let too many people into my zone or into my comfort zone because sometimes I have a tendency of being too strong.
Aggressive.
And a lot of people can't handle that. So for you to ask me to describe myself, strong.
That's it.
That's it. You know, I'm a no nonsense type female. It's not too much that I will allow myself to put up with, especially if it's an injustice. I'm an activist to the end, especially for our people, especially what's going on. So I'm fighting for us all day, every day. That's who I am.
Okay.
I'm a ride or die. That's just it.
I can definitely dig that. I can definitely dig that. Yeah, I could dig that. What do you want if you have the opportunity to give back?
Oh my God. Well, right now I'm trying to work on a project for my homeless families. Right now it's going to take some time to get that project up and running. I want to open up a rehabilitation housing facility for families. And that will entail any drug or alcohol rehabilitation, any family issue rehabilitation. And it just basically helps them get off of their feet and to help them push them back into society as a functioning citizen or functioning citizens, but more so help them to function on their own.
Have the tools to go out and do what they can.
Exactly.
Right. I can take it.
But that is, soon to be announced. But I will keep you posted.
Please do.
Not a problem.
It's funny that you mentioned that, especially right here. People that know me know that I do that kind of work now, and my goal is to open a home.
Mm-hmm.
It's
not enough. It's not enough. It's too many homeless people. I was just hearing the other day how certain agencies are throwing people out by the smallest nonsense. Like right now, you have welfare recipients getting kicked out in the streets.
Because they forgot to sign the dotted line on the 39th page.
If not even that, if they didn't fit the criteria 1 point off, it's just a crazy mess. Like right now, you have women going to these programs, families going into these programs, meeting the criteria, but still no job.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Still in the system.
Yeah.
Still stuck with the runaround.
Yeah.
Still trying to make it work, and yet still being criticized and stereotyped like those who are taking advantage of the system in a negative instead of the positive.
Well, and we do that to ourselves. Yeah, we cause that on ourselves. We as people, we don't feel like we're as strong as our color allows us to be, and we're breaking down easily. And that's what that is. That's why I look at it like that.
Our whole infrastructure is breaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just that simple. If we as a community do not try to help our own, we're going to all wind up seeing ourselves hanging on that limb, wondering where help is coming and never find it. The one thing I always said, you never turn your back on your own. Never. And a lot of times, I see this in politics, I see this in the industry. A lot of people who gave their own community their backs are looking for the support of their own and is not getting it. So that's the worst thing you could possibly do is just turn your back on your own. So from my mouth to y'all ear, y'all.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. 2016, 17, and I think it's for us, just the small guys, the little ones trying to come up, trying to make it work for ourselves and the people around us. I was always told that I'm not better than anybody.
No.
The bum on the street. Shout out to Cooper on the corner, Chancellor and Schly, who always carry my groceries down the block. You know what I mean?
You gotta be careful. You never know when you're entertaining angels.
Hello.
God's people coming off on us, man.
Stop. Look,
I'm humble. I'm sorry.
Look at God. Look at how provoking me, Jesus.
I'm serious.
Can I get my 6 bars now?
Yes, you can.
I need silence, people. Look, yeah, right. Go ahead.
You don't have to sing me out. Boy, I'm gonna be right here. Real love is what I'm about. I knew I was destined for you. Wanna be with you. Share my life with you wherever you need me to be. If it's in my measure, then I will be here for you. My love is unconditional. If you knew me, you knew this for sure. So you don't have to be afraid, because my love will never change. Call on me. Ooh, call me.
That's all I'm. My boss keep bringing these women in here, and when they sing to me,
Say goose this goosebumps all over.
Jesus,
All over your balls.
Jesus.
That's all right. That's all
I
right.
can't say I liked it or hated it. I felt it. That was my little soul dancing around and stuff. Listen, this is New Jersey Web Radio, and we not going nowhere. We'll be right back with Ebony Bass.
See y'all.
Yes. Yes, I is back. I had to go use the potty. Hello. I still have Ebony here with me, and her voice made me have to tinkle. My girlfriend calls it excitement P. So that's what happened to me just a while ago, because I tend to love a beautiful voice, and you just did that for me.
Thank you.
I can honestly say, I told you that if it didn't sound good, I would say that, and if it was great, I would say that. I'm extremely honest. I don't know any other way. I feel like if I lie, the tip of my tongue will fall off. That's what my mother used to tell me when I was younger, so I keep, with that. But I'm so thankful that you chose to come here.
Thank you for having me.
And open up about your music and give us a little piece of you and what to expect in the future. As I said before, my boss said before, we want to do a showcase in March, April, closer to April. But there's other showcases coming up that I want to involve you in.
Okay.
Friends of mine's, 2 in Connecticut, I believe.
Okay.
1 in New York.
Okay.
And I'm the plug.
Okay.
So, thank you so much for coming in, Miss Bass, and sharing your voice with us.
Thank you.
I will absolutely ask you to come back, especially when that first single drop.
It will always be a pleasure.
Thank you
and
so
it'll
much.
always be my second home.
That's
Thank y'all for having me, y'all.
Damn, you heard what she said. Stop playing. You know it's New Jersey Web Radio. We take it up, and away. I'm always for promoting new, whatever you do, poetry, writing, singing, dancing, rapping, whatever. I'm always for pushing my New Jerseyans. I'm originally from Brooklyn, Crown Heights, stand up, but I lived here 10 years, and I love New Jersey. I don't have any beef with Jersey, except for Chris Christie.
Yeah, he need to get out of there.
I want to fight him. But other than that, I'm thankful for being here. Yeah.
Mr. Crispy.
I'm waiting for him to get that surgery. They say he was going to have that surgery. Fat ass. Anyways, New Jersey Web Radio, Tiffany Storm, my girl Ebony Bass. Thank you.